For this laruan ni Obi-Wan video, we're going to take a look at G.I. Joe Classified Series Shockwave. So this is going to be my Kitbash version of Shockwave. Let us first take a look at display version number 1 of my Kitbash version of Shockwave. Okay, so we're ready to discuss changes on this action figure. So as you could see, yes, it is possible to change the orientation of the ballistic shield handle. You just have to make use of a hair dryer, and as you could see up close and personal, the handle right now is on the other side and the clip. So just with a hair dryer, it's going to take you quite some time to really detach this portion. So you have to apply high heat, and as you would notice that the sides are going to start to peel. That is the time that you're going to little by little tug on those edges and start pulling out that entire rectangular section of the shield that holds on to the shield handle and the forearm clip. And just very easy, reverse and glue. Okay, so as for the nightstick or the baton, so the holder, I just glued the flashlight holder of G.I. Joe Classified Series Outback, so 1.5 holder that's going to hold on to the baton. Okay, so he has easy access to the nightstick as a self-defense weapon just in case he runs out of bullets. Okay, so this section, I also did not like this section of the ballistic shield, wherein we had several Cobra logos signifying you know what number of kills. Not comfortable with that, so I'd rather just have a clear ballistic shield like this. Something that's not going to get us in trouble with internal affairs or the judge advocate general. Okay, so that is modification number 1. Modification number 2, change of footwear. So just a personal preference, I'd rather have something that looks like the original 3.75 inch O-ring version, wherein he just had simple combat boots. So this comes from no other than Sergeant Stalker. So I had a pair of Sergeant Stalker boots, so I place it on this action figure. Okay, moving on to the pistols. So he is holding on to a single SMG. So that SMG now has a G.I. Joe Classified Series suppressor. So nothing really fancy. So just like what the original 3.75 inch O-ring version had. So just one of this and 2 of the pistols. So the pistols, nothing really fancy. They are your G.I. Joe Classified Series pistols. So 2 of them. And this section now holds on to the knife. So I peeled it off off the vest. I did not apply heat since it was easy to take off. There was not much glue applied to the knife sheet anyway. So I just you glued it to the belt. I'd rather have this accessory on a scout carry this way. So this section of the vest is going to look neat and clean instead of having a knife that pokes at a certain angle. Okay, so what is this? So that belongs to a G.I. Joe Classified Series Cobra Battle Android Trooper or BAT. So that is the thigh accessory that the BAT had. So since I took it off, I just cut off the leg straps and glued it on the vest of Shockwave, so it's going to look like a body camera. Because this version of the vest, that is so 80s version, very 80s. We're in the type of vest, I already forgot what it is called. Anyway, so we have magazine pouches and miscellaneous pouches that could either hold on to rifle clips or possibly M203 rounds, rubber bullets, or handcuffs, or whatever the character needs for missions. Okay, so this section that holds on to the shotgun ammunition, I just retained it. Well, I didn't like these two, but what can we do? It's already molded in. If I would exacto knife this portion, it's going to look really bad. So anyway, it's just added accessory. Plus, it's good that he has shotgun shells already on his vest, so just in case he needs to grab a shotgun for whatever purpose, then he already has shells. Okay, so next thing that I did, very simple modifications to this build. So with regards to the handsets, left and right, they won't hold on to any weapon because there's just a little bit of clearance on the trigger finger. So with an X-Acto knife, I cut these clearances, so this action figure could hold on to whatever weapons that I wish to get him. So that's the same thing with this hand. So I also cut the trigger finger. Okay, so very simple modifications. Now we're going to move on to the helmet. Now the ballistic goggles that comes from G.I. Joe Classified Series Mat and Junkyard, and the helmet that comes from Star Wars Black Series, this action figure. So something that I also found at Ross last year, Christmas season, for really good price. So this guy now has a use for updating my version of Shockwave. So this is version number 1, wherein we have a ballistic helmet on him, since he's going to ride with the with the team that I just shown. So he's the front guy holding on to a ballistic shield. So if he was wearing his pillbox hat, then guess what? A single shot to his head, then he's done. But with a helmet, he has a better chance of survival, because this way, that's very hard to hit. Yes, protection for his noggin. Okay, so that is version number 1. So version number 2 is nothing really fancy, just a change of headgear and a change of weapon. So from a submachine gun to a M16A1. So something similar to the SWAT TV series that I grew up on in the 80s. So I could already hear the song in my head. So if you like this review, like, comment, and subscribe to help me grow my channel. And see you on the next action figure or custom action figure review.